original guys. This is the 11th running of the revived classic car version of the Panamericano to a Mexican enthusiast, Eduardo Leon, and Pedro Davia restarted the event in 1988. It's for cars built before 1955. They can be modified as the originals were. And this year, cars built before 1963 have also been allowed in, but they must be standard machines. Well, the history of the race back in 1950, to increase interest in the country, the Mexican government created this road race to inaugurate a new tarmac road. Well, in fact, it wasn't all tarmacs, but a new road that crossed the country. 3,500 kilometers with a large number of fatal accidents. It ran until 1955 when the carnage had to be stopped. Practice in the Carrera, quite often like the race, and drivers often using full race pace on open roads. Don't forget, these are not closed roads, sometimes quite a lot too much. We saw the car there of Antonio Garcia. That had gone off, and the driver and co-driver mercifully unhurt. This year's event started in Chiapas. It should have started in Chiapas, but for safety reasons, in fact, started in Veracruz. And this is the 1997 winners, Pierre de Toisy and Philippe Lemoine. And they have a 1-minute lead after the second day. This is triple Panamericana winner, Carlos Anaya. And this is the first time he's had this 63 Corvette Stingray out. And you can see in the wet conditions, just imagine what this big block 7.2-litre Corvette Stingray is like in the rain. Oh dear, hardly bears thinking about. Another Corvette. This is a very early version though. Obvious rollover protection here for Luigi Unikel. He was third after the first 2 days, and the Alfa Giulietta of Terry Rotonde 3 hours behind. Jean-Pierre Gontier here saying we broke the transmission, so that's a bit of bad luck. The assistance truck was right behind us, so that was a bit of good luck. We repaired the gearbox on the highway, and it took us 3 hours, but we managed to get back into the event, so hopefully we'll have tonight to sort the car out. Well, day 3, 600 kilometers ahead of them. And Carlos Anaya will have broken differential, retiring out on the road. And there go his hopes of victory.
El diferencial se rompió.
Differential broke in the last stage, he said. It was a very tough section. We lost all the oil in the car. Tonight we'll repair it and start again, but I think we'll be a very long way behind. Well, after Anaya's retirement, de Toisy and Lemoine inherit a 4-minute lead, and they win all 3 stages. The number 203 Chevy Corvette, Unikel, taking 2nd place. And the Oldsmobile of Franco Soldati taking 3rd place. What a beautiful old machine. Incidentally, if you wonder what Pierre de Toisy and Lemoine are driving, it's a Studebaker Hawk. Just pass me the anorak while I zip it up. Well, Franco Soldati, one of many people in the older 50s machinery, which of course were current on this event. Francois Gini and his co-driver, Philippe Lepietre, hoping to finish in the top 10 in their Alfa. They're 14th at this stage. Well, day 4, 2 stages, and de Toisy and Lemoine win both of them, extending their leads to 5.5 minutes. But of course, with the brutal and unforgiving scenery, that could evaporate in any moment. The moment though, the Studebaker looking good, sounding good, and clearly going well. Day 5 and no change among the leaders. Today's stage, La Buffa, is the hardest in the rally. And here is a highly good-looking Mercedes, driven by Max von Payn. So we know that, like all the cars that come out of the Mercedes Museum in Stuttgart, this car is a dream to drive, superbly built and very fast. And he said, we've had such fun today. It's a tough life, isn't it? Day 6 and 7, stages mainly on modern highway. But as you can see, still fairly wide open. Very quick stages, though. But this will spell the end of the number 203 machine. Unical's Chevy Corvette breaking its engine and retiring. 2 days to go, the Alfa in the top 10, but they're suffering engine troubles.
So
we're very disappointed because we've had mechanical problems. We had got into the top 10, now we've dropped down to 18th again though. We've had to change the head gasket. Bad year, he says. Well, there you go. The Finn in his Volvo has lived in Mexico for 10 years, and despite difficulties this year, Veosepa says we'll be back with 2 cars next year. We were 30 seconds behind 5th place, and we're 2nd overall in the tourism production and 4th in the overall classification now. Well, after the retirement of the 1956 Corvette, Unical's number 203 machine, the Aragons in number 27, Jean Aragon Jr. in their Ford move up into 3rd place, and they win the Turismo production category. The family Soldati in number 100, their Oldsmobile, finish in 2nd place, 10 minutes behind the winners. But it is a victory pour la belle France. Pierre de Troisy and Philippe Lemoine winning in their Studebaker Hawk. We'd like to win this 3 times like Anaya has, but we'll have to change our car. He says it's not good for French to win in a Studebaker. We'll have to try and win with a European car, and he says maybe even a French one. Car next year, it'll be a Facel Vega 500. Oh my lord.